This is Hypatia. She was born in Alexandria, Egypt in 355 CE to a famous mathematician, Theron of Alexandria. Growing up in a very scholarly family allowed her access to an excellent education, which allowed her to become one of the most respected scholars of her time. These are the sources that I used for this presentation. Despite living when women were not given the same opportunity as men, Hypatia defied expectations, surpassing her father in knowledge of mathematics and philosophy and making a name for herself in the male-dominated world of academia. She eventually took over her father's place as the head of a Platonic school, where she taught students from all over the Mediterranean. Hypatia was noted to be charismatic and exceedingly beautiful. Hypatia refined several scientific instruments, wrote math textbooks, and developed a more efficient long division method. Constructing an astrolabe, as seen here, a device used to calculate date and time according to the position of the stars and planets. She also built a hydrometer tool used to determine the densities of fluids. It has been debated if it was Hypatia or Archimedes who officially invented the hydrometer. However, she is the first to be associated with it. It's not evident that she took part in any original mathematical research, though. However, she did assist her father in producing a new version of Euclid's Elements. It's also been debated that Hypatia did not go through and edit all of her father's mathematical books, but corrected them. Hypatia believed that mathematics had a spiritual aspect divided among the four branches of arithmetic, geometry, astronomy, and music. She thought that numbers were the sacred language of the universe. Her scientific writings were not overturned until the time of Galileo in the 17th century. Unfortunately, Hypatia, being outspoken and unconventional in her views, eventually led to her downfall, along with the company that she kept. She got caught up in the politics of the day, which then allowed for the scene that you're seeing here, where Peter the Lector and his mob of religious zealots hunted her down, pulled her out of her carriage after a lecture, dragged her by her hair through the streets to the newly constructed church nearby, where they stripped her and grabbed whatever they could find to kill her. Just so happened to be the roofing tiles and oyster shells left over from that newly constructed church. Then they burned her at the altar. Her death was a tragedy, but her legacy lives on, and she remains an inspiration for many women today. One of the first feminists, you could say. So in conclusion, Hypatia was an extraordinary woman who defied expectations, significantly contributed to mathematics and astronomy. She is one of the first women who documented most of her commentaries and lectures, along with being in the academic world with her father. Her determination, intellect, and courage are an inspiration to us all. I'm going to leave you with one final quote from Hypatia that I feel relates to this Math 101 course. Life is an unfoldment, and the further we travel, the more truth we can comprehend. To understand the things that are at our door is the best preparation for understanding those that lie beyond. Hope you all have a wonderful summer.